Hi, we're here with Larry Brooks, Director of Systems Integrations for Lee Company. Lee Company will be joining ADS at the 2013 All-Star Host. Thanks so much for spending time with us, Larry.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Lee Company and what exactly you specialize in?
I can. Lee Company is a home services and facility solutions provider. We basically provide solutions for commercial as well as residential applications.
Okay.
From a commercial standpoint, we try to link the services that those commercial customers have to form a better solution for the industry.
Okay.
For their needs.
So we're not just talking security.
That's correct. We are talking access control, cameras, security, lighting. We're talking energy services, anything from a commercial building standpoint or a facility standpoint.
Absolutely. Do you see your customers coming in asking for all these things, or are they looking for security and you're upselling them? How does that work?
We do. We have a nest egg, I guess, of existing customer contracts.
Right.
That basically we are approaching those contracts or those customers, and those customers have needs, and we're figuring out solutions to those needs.
Absolutely.
Those solutions basically are all these, meaning those linking their existing systems in their buildings to become a solution for them.
Right. Are you seeing trends where more and more people are looking for things like energy management and automation, HVAC?
We definitely are. We have property managers, building owners, and facility managers that are asking for these solutions. From a property manager standpoint, they want ways to create revenue for themselves in buildings, and savings of energy is revenue.
Huge.
And that's what we're looking for.
What do you have to say to security integration companies that are just starting to offer these services? Anything to look out for? Any opportunities they should be?
Yeah, this is basically the trend is what we're seeing in the industry, and it's a revenue-producing trend.
Absolutely.
Is combining these services to create a solution for these, whether it's a building owner or a building maintenance director. But it is a revenue generating application.
Right. Are there pitfalls to look out for, or is there anything that they should be, if they walk in and they touch that system, they own that system? Are you called for anything having to do with it, or?
The unique thing is that what we're trying to do is basically utilize their existing systems that are in place to be programmed to a platform so that we can create a solution for them. So we're not trying to change their internal systems, but we're trying to connect those systems to be a solution.
Okay, great. Do you see any other trends affecting the industry in the horizon?
Basically probably the transaction access control and CCTV or camera solutions are definitely becoming a major target in the commercial market here locally. We have seen an increase in those products and those solutions.
Right. So to not just know somebody's at the door, but who's at the door, and did the kids come home from school, and to be able to see that.
It's the awareness of the homeowner and what's actually going on at my home and the lifestyle that I lead.
Right. Absolutely. Could you give us a feel for the best business advice you've ever received?
The best business advice I ever received was probably from a gentleman named Mel Mahler, who basically told us to put the right person in the right place to drive the bus for your company.
And how do you do that?
It's very selective in today's market, from a technical standpoint all the way to a sales standpoint. You got to be very selective in who you find and developing that person to their potential.
Absolutely, and in today's market, it must be so difficult to do that, because you've got to get someone who knows the technology, but who can also communicate with your customers, and there's a lot of different strengths that person has to play too, right?
That's very true. In today's market, what we're finding is that not only the salesperson has to be able to communicate to the customer or the end user, but the technician has to be able to communicate as well. And that's what you have to look for in a technician. You got to look for someone you can develop that can communicate. And that's with each person in your organization, because everybody touches the customer.
Right, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us, Larry. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.